my god, guys, this is the craziest thing I've ever experienced in the biggest earthquake. Oh my gosh. I'm under a table right now. This is insane. Oh my god. Oh. びっくりした。怖い。Oh my god. Oh my god. That was insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay guys, this is the aftermath of the earthquake. They're still doing some checks in the building and stuff, but it looks like there's no fires or gas leaks, which is good. But everything is a mess. I did not have time to pull out the camera till when I did, which was after the main shock. We just experienced a 6 on the seismic, and the center was right here in Fukushima where I was. I have never experienced an earthquake that insane in my life. You can see that the fridge came open, everything went down on the ground, everything in the bar is ruined. Glasses just fell everywhere. One of the staff members was actually hiding in under there at the same time I jumped under this table. I literally, like, I've never experienced anything like that in my life. Like, wait till you see out here, there's cracks everywhere in the concrete. Look at this, the concrete here all lifted, all of that's cracked. It's, all of this is cracked here. All of this here, damaged, cracked here. It's tiles like falling down everywhere. Oh my gosh. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I've never been that scared in my life. That was insane. I wish like there was some way that you guys could have experienced what I just experienced. Just like, what the hell? It's one of the cons of living in Japan is earthquakes, and as an Australian we don't get earthquakes at all in Australia. Like, we're in the middle of a tectonic plate. Japan's literally on the edge of tectonic plates. I've never been so scared in my life. That was, like, I'm shook. Like, I am completely shook. I hope my friends and family out here are okay. I'm gonna start, like, I've already messaged them, but I haven't heard back from them, so I'm gonna try calling them and stuff. But like, May called me right after it hit, and I was just editing with my headphones on in the lobby, and then I started feeling the ground move. I'm like, wait, are we having an earthquake? And then the next thing I did was I took the headphones off, and then the big impact hit, and it was one of the side moving ones, and literally like everything was just going crazy. And then once I got under the table, I pulled out my iPhone and started recording. Like, I'm still shaking. That's how insane that was. What the hell? So it is now morning, and I'm gonna have to cut the trip short because there's risk of like another really big earthquake happening. The highways have just opened up. I couldn't go anywhere last night. Everything was closed. There's landslides everywhere. So I'm gonna try going home, but before then I'm gonna go to Ebisu Circuit. I wanna check on the car, and from what I've seen from Kumakumo-san, it's bad at Ebisu Circuit. Like, tracks are torn up, landslides took out buildings and stuff at Nishi. It's bad. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna see what's up. Here's the damage at the hotel and the light. This stuff will all get fixed in the next few weeks or months or whatever. But man, I cannot believe last night. Like, the fact that all of this like cracked and split, hopefully you can see it all on camera, but like roads are like that too. Wait till you see when we get to Ebisu what it did. Like, all of this here, all the concrete here split and cracked. It's crazy. All this was lifted in there, and I was on the 4th floor, but obviously like I was in the lobby when the whole thing happened. But far out. All right, let's jump in the car and head to Ebisu, and anything I see I'll pull out the camera. But I can't wait till everything gets fixed and we can come back. It's crazy just how like traumatic it is to go through something like I did last night. Like I said, I've never been through a big earthquake like that before. I've gone through little ones like 3s and 4s here in Japan and a 5. And that is nothing in a comparison of what was last night. Like the 7.1, like I don't know how to describe it. It was like side to side and like swirling around, and then there was a section where it went up and down, and like it was just like 2 meters of just this as fast as possible and this, and it just destroyed everything, as you saw. Now when I pulled out my phone and started filming, that was after the big impact like section. So what you saw was the kind of the shaking after the really big part that knocked everything over. And like obviously that pulling out my phone wasn't really the priority. The priority was me just ducking under that table, which you would have seen. And then that's when I was like, oh, where's my phone? You know, it was in my pocket, and I pulled it out and started recording after like things kind of got a bit more settled. But even then, those little aftershocks you were seeing were still pretty crazy. So yeah, pretty much far out. We missed that, but the sidewalk was all split open. We're gonna go for a drive. I really hope that insurance will cover the damage at Ebisu Circuit. I'm gonna talk to Kuba-san, and like if insurance doesn't cover it, I think what I want to do is try and start a GoFundMe. I don't know if it's gonna do any well or anything like that, or if we're legally allowed to do that in Japan. But depending on how bad the damage is when we get there, let's talk about it. So I'm just pulled over by the side of the road here, and here's like the big first like crack that I'm gonna be driving over in the road right here. Might be hard to see, but look at this. Huge. That's all from the earthquake, guys. All right, guys, we're just arriving at Ebisu Circuit now. Fustel's gonna be meeting me here in a few minutes, and then we're gonna head inside. But yeah. Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. You can't even get to Nishi. That's all a landslide, guys. This is Kuru land. All of this is blocked off by a huge landslide. Oh my gosh. You've got to be joking. You have got to be kidding me. Dude, I was literally right there yesterday.
Can you imagine like if customers here? The whole building. You remember how
Yeah.
building there,
No. There was a huge building there and stairs that go all the way up. It's all gone. It's all under this. And that's, I guess, what's left of it too. Like there was...
That's the fucking...
That's the pits. That's the pits and everything. That's all in there normally. Me and Okachan were literally right here yesterday with the truck.
Bro, no, look real, bro.
Yeah, no, I can't believe this. This is like...
Look the roof on the building.
Yeah, it flipped upside down and tore off. This is the aircon units. And this isn't even all the damage, guys. Like, this is just... This is really bad, and insurance doesn't cover this stuff in Japan, right?
It's too hard to explain. Like the guys have to check out the building and see if it happened because of the earthquake or isn't safe, or you know, sometimes it's pain in the ass. You know, just better
to just far out. Look, there's a helicopter flying around checking the damage.
Bro, this look like everyone just get the machine and just bring everything here. This does not look real.
Yeah, this is... What the hell? It's hard not to get emotional, guys. I'm not gonna lie, like this is... Like what you gotta understand is like Ebisu Circuit this year has already been struggling because, you know, the borders are closed and no foreigners are visiting and stuff like that, so they're already short for cash. And then for this to happen as well is just It's gonna take a long time before any of this gets fixed. This is so crazy. Far out. Even the road's all split and cracked up. This is all so sad. So we're heading to Driftland now. I personally don't know if my car's okay. It probably is though. Yeah, it looks like the pits up there are alright. Yeah, my car's there. It's fine. Tires are just knocked over. Oh my gosh. The whole back of Driftland is missing. It's fallen down. That's where the landslide started from. That took out Nishi. I was literally drifting on this back bank yesterday and it is gone. Absolutely gone. Oh my God. There are no words to describe this, guys. I was literally right here. Like there was a bank here. Now it's all flat and just drops off. Like see these rings here? This is me doing a burnout right here. These black lines with Oka-chan. He was standing right there and I was doing a burnout donuts around him. Holy moly. Look at all of this. Look at, oh my gosh. All of this is just destroyed. The track is completely destroyed. I don't want to get too close to this. Like I don't know if it's safe to even be where I'm at now. Yeah, this is, jeez. This is the landslide, guys. Oh my God. That's what took out Kurukuruland. Dude. Oh my gosh, guys. This is absolutely insane. I'm not going to even bleep out Fastos swear words. This is the only time it's appropriate in my opinion. No words. This is going to take years. Guys. Here's the other side of it, guys. My gosh. Now when this video goes live, it's going to be in roughly like 4 or 5 days from here, but I'm going to talk to Kumakuba-san and see if we can set up a GoFundMe or anything if you guys want to help. I think it's our duty, honestly, like in the car community, to try and support getting all of this fixed up and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like now, but I think we need to do something. I don't know what we're going to do or how it's going to look like yet, but I'll have links in the description. And Please give generously. Like, this is, I have no words, absolutely no words. Some good news about all of this is all the animals were okay, so that's really fortunate. We're gonna head down and check out school course in Minami, then we're gonna head down to Higashi. All the road here is all cracked and split. Oh my gosh. And like, one thing you have to remember is the whole of Ebisu Circuit is built on this mountain, right? So this is why like landslides and all the dirt moves and shifts, because it, you know, it all like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of this, look at all this road here. All lifted and cracked and split too. There's so much damage here. Like, even just to redo this section of road here, it's gonna be tens and 20s and 30s and $50,000. Like, people just don't understand what goes into like laying bitumen and things like that. Oh my gosh, like even here. Oh, this is insane. Oh man, look at the road here. Yeah, this is crazy. All of this is shifted and moved too. Look at this. The saddest thing about all of this is like, I don't even know what I was trying to say then. This is just, oh, look at it all split and cracked, trying to stay away from all the cracks in case it moves. Luckily I'm in a K-van, so everything's super, the K-van's really light. Oh yeah. School course seems to have gotten pretty unscathed. Looks like just a few rocks and stuff kind of fell down. Yeah. School course very lucky. Because there's a lot of cliff, like, well, these edges along here, and this is all that seems to have happened, is just a bunch of rocks and stuff fell down. Could have been a lot worse. Here too, a fair few rocks fell down. This kind of material, I guess, holds itself really well. Yeah, bunch of rocks here, look at this. Like, Foster was making a really good point, like, what if this happened and it was in the middle of Mitsuri, you know what I mean? Like in the middle of the day. This happened at 11:08 p.m. last night. Surprisingly, the track seems to have held up pretty well. There's a few new sections here that are cracked and split open. All around here. Yeah, all of this is all split and come up. That's all gonna need to get patched, because once water starts getting in under these cracks, the whole track will come up. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, a lot of these cracks actually opened up real big. Let's head down to Minami now. Look at all these rocks and stuff that have just fallen down. I hope Minami's okay. I mean, it should be. It's in a relatively safe spot. Yeah, the edging here copped a bit. Not too bad though. A few cracks in this car park section here. Track looks pretty good though. It's in a pretty safe spot. It's not really close to any, like, oh my gosh, you can see the landslide back section here. Oh. You've got to be joking. You can see, like, up there, part of the landslide and stuff that took out Nishi. Oh wow, because up there used to be like a rally course, and they store a lot of the grandstands up there, and that's all gone, all destroyed by a landslide. Oh my gosh. No words right now. I'm really hoping that Kita course is okay. We can't get up there just because of snow and ice on the steep hill up there. But as you guys know, Kita course is like around a lot of like it's on the edge of a hill. So hopefully nothing happened up there. I'm gonna try and send my drone up, I think, and try and check it out that way. This is heart-wrenching. This is crazy. This is right in front of K-Style car shop. And there are boulders, like huge boulders just on the road here. Oh man, I hope Toge course is okay. That probably took a beating too. Man. Oh, all the oil cans and stuff have been knocked over. Far out. So much damage. Just pulling up to Higashi right now and everything looks pretty safe here, which is really good. Higashi's in a really safe zone, I guess, when it comes to landslides. It's like kind of out in the open a bit. Whew. Cannot get over this though. I just don't know what to say. We're just checking Fostel's storage yard right now, and making sure all the customers' cars are okay here. Everything okay? That's good. Real good.
All the roads cracked.
Yeah, I know. I can't get over how much, like, the roads are all cracked and stuff. That's good. No damage to customers' cars. That's what you want.
Put the shed up there.
Yeah.
Twisty.
Yeah, all twisted. All the oil cans knocked over too. This is that car that crashed at Minami. This is what went into the wall at Minami when I was last here for Mitsuri. Man, so crazy. Some old Subarus. That EG Civic's pretty cool. We're just currently heading down to the back of Higashi to check out the sheds down here that Fostel has. Ooh, this looks sketchy. It should be okay though. Luckily I got snow tires on, boys. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Woo. We're lucky, we're good. Alright. Looks like everything's okay here. Far out. I honestly can't get over this. Oh yeah, just wheels and stuff all got knocked over. Nothing too bad, I think. This is pretty lucky. Just a bunch, oof. Damn, that can of oil took a good hit. Wheels just fell on it, that's all. Looks like it survived pretty well. So I want to just take a moment and just say, like, I am so grateful that none of my friends and family or anything like that were hurt. I mean, obviously, you know, houses and Ebisu Circuit damage has been sustained and stuff, but overall, I'm just glad that no one's been physically hurt. This is gonna take years to recover from, I think, here. I've been talking with Fostel and Kumakuba-san, and they're gonna try in the next few days get a GoFundMe set up. I'm gonna put the links to all of that in the description. Guys, please share this video and the link to the GoFundMe like there is no tomorrow. Get the word out there. Let's try and save Ebisu Circuit together. Obviously, some of the tracks are fine and stuff like that, but what makes Ebisu Circuit so good and so amazing is all the tracks that are here, and as you saw, the damage sustained has taken out a fair few of them. So let's try and do our part, give what you can. And I'm so emotional about this, it's insane, like, especially after how traumatized I am from last night. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. Yeah. Holy moly, that's a big one. So crazy. So fortunate that this happened at like 11:08 p.m. at night and not in the middle of like a Mitsuri. Like, could you imagine like people drifting on Driftland and that happening, that whole landslide happening, people down at Nishi or Kurukuru land where the landslide hit? So thankful and fortunate. So this is the back part of Nishi Circuit here, where like if you were driving Nishi long, this is where you turn around and do the huge runway down there. And the landslide just completely comes across here. And this track is used by Formula Drift for competitions and all that kind of stuff. All of this is destroyed. Oh my gosh. So up there is Driftland. We saw the top of it and we saw the bottom of it. And this is like the middle of it. Oh, it's taken out everything. This is insane. All of this. Oh my gosh, this is so... I keep feeling like I'm gonna wake up from this bad dream, but I know it's real. All of this is just... My gosh. This is gonna take so long to clean up, and the track's probably... I don't know if this has just gone over the top of it. Probably not. It's probably ripped up all the track there too. Far out. I'm currently heading home now. I've got about a 4-hour drive ahead of me. I'm planning to come back next weekend and help out with some cleanup stuff and give you guys an update of the track and stuff like that. I'm sorry, like I really don't know what to say. I think you guys can probably gather from my voice, I'm pretty emotional about it, and like I was really traumatized last night, and like I've experienced 3s and 4s and 5s before, but nothing compared to what like the 7.1 that was last night. That was, and then the aftershocks and like trying to go to sleep, like I didn't sleep. Like I think I got 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna probably pick up the camera as I like calm down and kind of like relax and everything as we're heading home. But once we get home, we'll try and do a recap and we'll wrap this thing up. But wow, I don't know. So I'm back home now, and it's been a fair few weeks since I filmed all the footage that you just saw. And I only just edited it today, and it was such a surreal experience going through and reliving all of that happened. You could probably tell from the video that I was very traumatized. I had never experienced an earthquake like that in my life. If any one of you have experienced one as big as this one, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. I wasn't here in 2011 for the Tohoku massive earthquake and then the tsunami that hit Fukushima. My wife was here for it, and she told me that where she was in Tokyo, it was really just like a really long kind of 5 or 6. So it was nothing compared to the 7.3 that I felt up at Fukushima. But it was so crazy, and like looking back over the footage, it was so surreal. Like looking at the footage of me drifting and doing donuts around Okachan at that exact spot 7 hours before that happened. It's just so surreal. There's no other word to describe it. But that aside, I really hope this video moved you. I really hope this video just shows to you the vast amount of damage that is at Ebisu Circuit and what it's going to take, and gives you an idea of what's involved to try and fix and repair all of that damage. From the get-go, from the moment we filmed all this footage, we had permission from Kumo Koba-san and the staff at Ebisu Circuit to be filming and walking around and checking out all that stuff to make a video for this for crowdfunding purposes. I know there's been some rumors spread around about crowdfunding being refused and stuff like that. That's just not true, and the people that started those rumors are just disconnected from the situation and don't really know what has been going on behind the scenes.
That aside, we are finally ready for crowdfunding. There's a lot of stuff that had to happen behind the scenes with the Japanese government, tax and all that kind of stuff to get everything set up so that it was perfect. And obviously with Kumakubo-san, his headspace was just really focusing on trying to prevent any more damage and anyone being injured or anything like that from a future quake. Because after a big quake like that, normally within a week period, there's a very high chance that another very, very, very big one could hit. So that aside, after everything has kind of settled, all the paperwork and all that kind of stuff with the Japanese government and tax office and stuff has all been resolved and all that research is done, the crowdfunding is now live. You're going to see 2 links down in the description. First link is going to be for the Japanese crowdfunding site, and the second one for GoFundMe for everyone who lives outside of Japan. So USA, international, and stuff like that. And before you go and click on them, I just want to explain why there are 2. The one in Japan is a Japanese site. It's all in Japanese, and it's really only for Japanese residents. There's really no good crowdfunding site that allows you to start it within Japan to raise money for something in Japan that internationally people can give easily with normal payment options, I guess. A lot of the Japanese sites require you to put in your address where you live in Japan and stuff like that. And obviously, even with Google Translate, a lot of it doesn't make sense. And I think a lot of users would get lost. So we really wanted to create a GoFundMe page, as that's kind of like the most well-known and trusted international crowdfunding site, especially for something like this. Now, the second problem we ran into that was if you're a Japanese resident, GoFundMe doesn't actually exist in Japan for you to be able to create a campaign locally here. But the best thing is that if it's created within the USA with a USA resident, then you can raise money for anyone in the world or anything in the world with no limitations whatsoever. So then created the thing where I had to find someone and help Kumakubo-san and Suinaga-san find someone that we all trust and know to be 100% transparent with this. And only one name came to mind for me, which was Adam. So you're going to see that the crowdfunding campaign is run by Adam, no other than Adam LZ, and he's been helping me behind the scenes with stuff on that side as well. So I just want to say a massive thank you right now to everyone who's been involved in this. Fasto from Sidex Japan, he's been helping me with communicating with Kumakubo-san and Suinaga and all the Ebisu staff. We're going up there tomorrow morning. I'm leaving the house at 4:30 in the morning to drive up and film an update video and show you the progress and everything that's going on. So keep an eye out for that video. That'll be the very next video on the channel. So much has been happening behind the scenes, and it feels good that we finally have a way that I myself and you guys can give towards Ebisu and help it, like save it, really. Like that's all it comes down to. Help them rebuild, save the tracks. And I'm honestly so excited about this. Obviously it's a terrible situation, but I'm trying to look at it from a positive perspective that we all have the ability to give to Ebisu Circuit to 1, rebuild it, and 2, potentially make it better than it ever was. So keep that in mind, guys. Links are all down in the description. Once again, a massive, massive thank you to everyone involved, and obviously Kumakubo-san and everything that he's had to endure. And I'm sure mentally it's been an insane, just troubling time for him. And I'm really excited that we're all going to be able to help rebuild Ebisu Circuit. Just quickly to add as well, and it sucks that we have to even bring this up, but some unofficial campaigns have been started that are no way associated or connected with the staff or owners of Ebisu Circuit. So please be careful and be smart and report any replica pages that are not official. Everything that I have linked in the description is the only official crowdfunding solutions for Ebisu Circuit, the one for Japan residents and then the one for internationally and everyone else outside of the country. So keep that in mind. Also, these 2 crowdfunding links will be posted on the Ebisu Circuit website once they open up first thing Monday morning. This video goes live a fair few hours before that. So if you feel uneasy giving to those crowdfunding solutions, please feel free to wait until Ebisu Circuit posts that, for further proof if you just want to triple check. I honestly encourage you to do that if you have any unease whatsoever. Once again, with the GoFundMe, everything will be 100% transparent. All transaction proof will be shown at the end. You know, the money coming from GoFundMe, which will show the fee breakdown that GoFundMe takes, and then that full amount being transferred to Kumakubo-san and the Ebisu Circuit bank account. I could sit here and talk forever. There's so much more I want to tell you. Keep an eye out for the update video coming around the corner, and check out all the links in the description. Share this video like it is no one's business. Like, just go crazy with it. Make sure everyone knows about this. Spread the word about the GoFundMe, and let's all save Ebisu Circuit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Jamata.